Next up tonight on Limerick County Matters, it's Limerick City Community Radio. They've recently been granted a new licence by the Broadcast Authority of Ireland, and the city is certainly moving to a different sound at the weekends. We were there to check it all out.
Limerick City Community Radio started from an idea that I'd had for quite a while. I met a few guys, Liam, Derek and a few of the other lads that are involved, and we sat round a table and Limerick City Community Radio was born about 2 years ago from my garage with a laptop just playing music. Then we were lucky enough to find some premises which allowed us to have a studio to actually start doing live programmes on the internet. We then applied to the Broadcast Authority of Ireland for a temporary broadcasting licence for 30 days, which happened in March of last year, so with 15 weekends. And here we are now in our new studios, with thanks to Limerick Regeneration, Tate House and Wired FM, who are all partners of ours. Our ultimate aim is to get a 7-day-a-week community licence. And we have a 3-year plan to achieve that. So the next couple of years we'll be running Saturdays and Sundays, and then by maybe 2017 we'll apply to the Broadcast Authority of Ireland for a full-time community radio licence for the Limerick City area. Today the feedback has been absolutely fantastic so far. So you know, it is word of mouth last time. This time, you know, we're here for 48 weeks. We're here till the 20th of December on 99.9. So hopefully people will tune in and get involved.
You're speaking to Richard, and he was the guy originally behind it, and he approached me to see would I be interested in involved, because I was involved in radio for a couple of years, and obviously the idea behind it, which would have been something different for Limerick. Like Limerick has had commercial radio, it's had local radio via the Pirates, and then it obviously had commercial radio for a while. But community radio is that little bit different. It's not about music, it's not so much about listenership and stuff like that. It's about covering what happens in Limerick. And similar to, say, Irish TV in that regard, that if there's something going on, it's actually worth covering. So the idea would have been that you actually figure out what's on in Limerick, and particularly in relation to volunteers, the amount of things that are going on. We'd commented on the fact that so many things are going on in Limerick, and people don't hear about it, or they hear about it the following week, and then, oh, I wish I'd known that was on. The tagline for the station is your city, your station, your voice, and the whole idea is to get the people themselves involved, not so much having people in for interview, but to actually try and get some of the community and the groups and so on. So volunteer groups, sports groups, whatever, to get them to come in and actually do their own show, and something they're interested in. So the interest in, we'd say, the topic is the key part, not so much that they're being interviewed, but they're passionate about that particular topic.
We're actually looking for the people of Limerick in the community to come to us, to tell us what's going on, to tell us what events are on locally. We also want people to come forward and get involved with us, to become presenters on our shows, to go out, become researchers, to go out with portable recording equipment, do interviews in the local community, whatever they want, or come forward with great ideas. We have people coming forward with ideas for shows all the time. So the station is getting better and better every time someone comes through the door. So that's what community radio is.
I do 1 hour show on a Thursday morning from 11 to 12, and I love it. I play music and I talk. I'm 40, I know I don't look it, thanks. And basically what I'm doing is I present, you know, I play 80s, plays U2, R.E.M., you know, and that kind of stuff. I'm from Cork, and I moved up here in August, so I wanted to meet new people, and I've always wanted to do presenting. I talk to myself enough in the car, so someone said, why not put a mic in front of you? People have said that before, so yeah, that's the main reason why I've done it, yeah. I would encourage anybody to get involved, because they are fantastic, they are very supportive, and it's a great way of meeting new people, and that's essentially it. And Limerick's a great place since I joined this place.
Back in 1977, I was introduced to RTE Community Radio in Limerick by a well-known presenter at the time, and ever since I got bit, that's hooked. I went back to college recently and did a year level 6 radio broadcasting here in Limerick. I've been involved in radio in one way or the other since about 1977, through the pirate years and all that. I absolutely love it. It's a great voice. It's a fantastic voice, you know. It's the ability to be able to get your message across. It gives people an access to into community affairs and stuff that they wouldn't otherwise have through the form of radio, like that's community radio.
Exciting stuff to come from all involved there, I think, at Limerick City Community Radio. Now, that's all we've got time for this evening on Limerick County Matters. Catch us back next week here on Irish TV. And I think I might have to have a little word with Sean and see if I can convince her to take my photo.